ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. Om. The next 7 suktas are perceptions of sage Praskanva of Kanva Gotra. He starts off as usual with an Agni Sukta, essentially, which is in Brihati and Sato Brihati Chandasas. This is a good prayer song. 1.44.1 Agni Vivaswad, O immortal knower of all born beings, soul of Agni, please grant your devotees the wonderful, brilliant wealth of enlightenment today and every day. May you bring to us the shining beings or enlightened souls who dispel darkness of ignorance from our minds or awaken us from ignorance by giving knowledge. From this ruk, it can be seen that Agni implies the soul of Agni, manifested self or the self, revealer of self-knowledge and remover of darkness of ignorance. Justo Hiduto Asi. 1.44.2 is the next ruk. O Adhyatmik Agni, you are a much loved ambassador of the self, leader of sacrifices and bearer of sacrificial offerings. Therefore, along with Ashwins and Usha, grant us heroic strength and great fame or food. Agni or heat is the outward manifestation of the self. Rest of the ruk may not need any explanation. 1.44.3, the next ruk is Adya Dudam. Today we invoke spiritual Agni, who is shining beautifully as means of sacrifice in the early morning, is the most auspicious fire of the non-violent sacrifices, is loved by all men, is radiator of light. He has smoke as banner and is the provider of dwelling for all. Agni could be spiritual or physical. We go to the next ruk. Shreshtham Yavishtham. 1.44.4. I directly invoke Agni, who in the early morning goes as a guest to all sacrifices. He is the noblest, is most useful and energetic, is propitious, is well invited and loved by all, and is knower of all created beings, and also other shining beings or enlightened souls. Stavishyami Tvamaham. 1.44.5 is the next ruk. O immortal nourisher of all, destroyer of miseries, bearer of sacrificial offerings, soul of Agni, I glorify you, who is the protector of the universe, is deathless and is worship worthy. Agni protects all activities in the universe by providing energy to all of them. Energy is conserved, neither created nor destroyed, and hence is deathless. Sushamso Bodhi. 1.44.6. O ever youthful Agni, you are known to be sweet-tongued, well-praised, most invited and loved by all. You are known to lengthen the life period of highly intelligent praises. Therefore, may you honor shining beings or enlightened source. Agni honors shining beings who are basically inert by giving them the necessary energy. The lyric may be implying spiritual Agni, who is the most sought after guest. Hodaram Vishwavedasam 1.44.7. O much invoked Agni Atma, your subjects kindle you. You are the performer of sacrifice and possessor of all knowledge. Please bring other knowledgeable and intelligent beings here quickly. No comments. Savitaram Purushasam Ashvina 1.44.8. O performer of good knowledge sacrifices, spiritual Agni, extractors of Soma essence, highly intelligent praisers, at the onset of dawn, kindle, bearer of oblations, you. May you invite here the resplendent Savita, Usha and Ashwins. Here Soma stands for Vedic hymns. With this explanation, meaning of the lyric should become clear. Soma could also be of the spiritual type. 1.44.9. Patir Hyadhvaran. O soul of Agni, you are the protector of non-violent knowledge sacrifices and your subjects, and the ambassador of the self. Therefore, please bring here today enlightened souls who see pleasure in their own self and who are awakened by the dawning of self-knowledge to drink this Soma essence. Enlightened souls enjoy the bliss associated with Brahman once self-knowledge, namely oneness of the self, dawns on them. Spiritual Soma is more appropriate here also. 1.44.10. Agni Purva. O resplendent illuminator Agni, you are worth to be seen by all. You shine every day, at dawn, in the days gone by, and even at present. You are the protector of people in the villages. In sacrifices, you are placed in front of sacrificing men. No explanation may be necessary on this and the next one, which is 1.44.11. Nitva Yajnasya. Resplendent Agni, like a reflective person, we place you in front of us, who is accomplisher of non-violent sacrifices, is performer sacrifice, is the priest full of sublime knowledge, is very active, immortal, and is the ambassador of the self. Yat Devanam Mitramaha 1.44.12. O shining Agni, when you are placed in front by your adoring friends, you act as the ambassador of shining beings or enlightened souls. Then your luster shines forth like the roaring waves of the ocean. Agni acts as a go-between, connecting enlightened souls and the self. 1.44.13. Shruti Shrutkarna. O possessor of hearing power, Agni, please listen to this our request. May Mitra, Atyama, along with other conveyors of happiness and enlightened souls who go about with their daily morning duties, take their proper places in this non-violent sacrifice. May all entities mentioned here in the Rig be present in this knowledge sacrifice to hear this sukta. This is the implied meaning of the Ruk. Last Ruk in this Sukta, Shrunvantu Stomam Maruta. May Marut, having Agni as the tongue, who are munificent and enhancers of nature's laws, listen to our prayer. May Varuna, along with Ashwins and Rusha, come and drink this Soma essence, this hymn. Overall meaning of the Ruk should be easy enough to understand for all. Next one, next Sukta we go, is another Agni Suktam from sage Praskanva in Anushtup Chandas. Tvamagne Vasuriha 1.45.1. O Agni, in this knowledge sacrifice here, please convey our respects to Vasus, Rudras, Adityas, and the born being Indra, who is born from the wise sages and is sprinkler of water. Indra is conceived of in the minds of enlightened sages as universal manifested self. Srushtivano hi the Ashushre 1.45.2. Oh, fond of praise Agni, enlightened souls possessing intelligence and knowledge of Vedas are certainly ready to render help for an offerer of oblations. Possessing a speedy vehicle, you lead the 33 shining beings to this place. Vishwadevas are supposed to be 33 in number, consisting of 8 Vasus, 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, etc. 1.45.3. Priyamedha. O accomplisher of great vows, knower of all born beings, Agni, like a person of agreeable intellect, like one having multicolored personality, like one who has risen above the 3 bodies, shining like burning charcoal. Please hear the invocation of this highly intelligent praiser. Risen above 3 bodies means causal, subtle and gross. Implies the 4th Turiya state or birthless state of oneness. Mahikerava Udaye 1.45.4, the next week. Performers of good deeds who are possessors of agreeable intellect call upon Agni, who is shining with spotless brilliance for the protection of the sacrifices. This Ruk should be, this Ruk and the next one also, overall meaning must be sufficient for people to understand. Krita Havana Santiema 1.45.5, the next Ruk. O Agni, bountiful performers of sacrifices with ghee offerings. Agni, the sons of a highly intelligent praiser invoke you for protection with Vedic hymns. May you listen to these hymns attentively. 1.45.6. Tvam Chitrashravastama. O possessor of wonderful food and fame, friend of all men, spiritual Agni, sacrificers among the people call upon you who has hair like flames for carrying the sacrificial offerings. 1.45.7. Nitva Hodara Mritwijam. O Agni Atma, wise men uphold as the acceptor of oblations in knowledge sacrifices. You, who is invoked in all seasons, is quick in hearing, is known to be a great scholar, and is a donor of the great wealth. Divine knowledge stands for shining knowledge or self-knowledge, which is the great wealth mentioned here. Agni is revealer of self-knowledge. Atva Vipra Ajvityavu 1.45.8. O soul of Agni, for the sake of a performer of sacrifice, wise persons approach you holding gratifying shining offerings which are extracted drops of Soma essence. Shining offerings here mean the rigs of the Sukta, which are shining with knowledge, objective as well as subjective. Next Sukta is 1.45.9. Pratar Yavana. Pratar Yavana. Pratar Yavana. O produced by strength, bountiful provider of dwellings for all Agni, may you place on their appropriate seats here persons who are shining with knowledge and who go about their daily duties at dawn for drinking Soma essence this hymn. Drinking Soma essence implies enjoy hearing this hymn. Last ruk in this 10th Sukta, 10th ruk, Arvancham Devyam, O bounteous giver Agni, may you honor shining persons who are seated in front with conjoined invocations and also others. This Soma hymn is yours. May you drink that daily. This one should be self-explanatory. We go to the next Suktam from sage Praskanva, which is on Ashwina. Chandas is Gayatri. Esho Usha Apurvya 1.46.1. This wonderful, dear, incomparable dawn shines forth in the sky, removing the darkness. O Ashwins, we mightily praise you now. This definitely needs no explanation. 1.46.2. Yadasra Sindhumadara. They, shining Ashwins, are destroyers of enemies, having flowing spiritual Soma stream as the mother. They surpass the mind, they are givers of all wealth and providers of dwellings for all. Considering Ashwins to be Paramatma Jivatma twin, they can lead men to the state of oneness. Flowing essence of Atma is their mother and they are superior to mind, which means they give existence and consciousness to mind. .46.3, the next book is Vacyandevam Kakuhaso. Eminent and experienced scholars talk about your vehicle, which flies in the atmosphere along with the birds. Ashwins pervade the whole material universe, or their vehicle moves everywhere. Drops of spiritual Soma can be thought of as their vehicle. Havishajaro Avam 1.46.4. O leaders of men, showerers of right path, you fill our sacrifices with offerings like the sun, dissolver of darkness, who is our protector from crooked paths. Ashwins are like the sun, both being emitters of light. The sun emits physical light, while Ashwins are carriers of spiritual light. Alarovam Madinam. 1.46.5. O absolutely truthful believers of Vedic teachings, Ashwins, you are busters of ignorance of wise men. With that cleverness of yours, you protect the Soma essence. Ashwins reveal self-knowledge to intelligent men. They protect Soma, flowing essence of Atma. Yana Pivarat Ashwina. O Ashwins, please give us that food which is nourishing to our satisfaction and which, like the light of the sun or moon, dispel darkness and delight us. That food implies self-knowledge which bestows bliss of the self. 1.46.7. Anunavamatinam. O Ashwins, please come with a boat to take us across the ocean of miseries conceived of by wise men and harness your vehicle to go everywhere in this living world. Ashwins lead wise men to self-knowledge. At the same time, they move from one body to another of living creatures. We go to the next trick, 1.46.8. Aritram Vam Divas Prithu. O Ashwins, your excellently propelled vehicle moves on the banks of oceans and rivers. Its movement extends to the space also. Your chariot gets combined to drops of Soma by the minds of wise sages. Ashwins pervade the material universe in their excellently propelled vehicle. In the body of a living being, wise men imagine that Ashwins arrive in a drop of flowing essence of Atma Soma. .46.9 is the next one. Reverse Kanvasa in the O. O intelligent praisers, ask Ashwins, sun's rays from the space have appeared in the sky and on the earth. In your form, in which dwelling and where do you want to appear? Answer to this question is, Ashwins appear as Paramatma Jivatma twin in the bodies of all living creatures irrespective of time and space. Abhudu Bha. 1.46.10. The unbounded sun shines, bringing the first rays of light of dawn. Then he, turning into a golden color, shines forth with flame-like luster. Unbounded sun stands for birthless Brahman. Self-knowledge dawns on the seer of the Sukta and then shines brightly. Abhudu Paramedave. 1.46.11. The path of Vrita, the eternal laws of nature, becomes clearly visible, bringing in the end of the night. Stream from the shining space is also visible. The seer clearly sees the process of manifestation of the universe from the birthless state, and the part played by the stream of Soma, flowing essence of Atma, issuing out of the shining abode in the process. 1.46.12. Tattadit Ashvinaravo. The praiser in his delight honors that only. That protection he gets out of the pillars of Soma essence, Ashwins. The seer honors this Atma, that one protection which is carried by Ashwins in the drops of Soma. That stands for Atma here. 1.46.13 Vavashana Vivaswati. O bringers of peace and happiness, joyous Ashwins, you please come to us like a thoughtful person in the brilliant light of the self, and delight by drinking this Soma essence adorned with noble speech. May Ashwins come to this knowledge sacrifice and be delighted to hear this Sukta. In their delight, may they inspire Vedic speech in the seer's mind. Last 6. (1.46.15) Ubha pibatam ashvino bhava. O Ashwins, you too enjoy the juice of the manifested objects of the universe. You too bestow on us happiness and well-being with your irreproachable protective powers. We go to the next suktam, which is also on Ashwina from Sage Praskanva in Brihati and Sato Brihati Chandasas. 47 Suktam 1.47.1 Ruk. Ayam Vam Madhumattama. O enhancers of eternal laws of nature, Ashwins, please drink this most sweet Soma essence prepared by us in the morning. Then may you bestow much jewels on offerer of oblations. Soma essence implies this Sukta, and Ashwins could be the pair of Paramatma Jivatma. Best wealth may mean self-knowledge. Trivandhurena Trivruda 147.2. O Ashwins, please come to the knowledge sacrifice, in which learned praisers are preparing Vedic hymns. With your triangular vehicle of beautiful form and made of gold, fitted with 3 seats, may you listen to this prayer of ours attentively. Triangular vehicle with 3 seats will look like the present day auto rickshaw. Made of gold implies shining with golden spiritual light rays. The 3 seats are meant for Paramatma, Jivatma and Vaishwanara, or the experiencer I, Aham Bhava. Chariot may be taken as the body of a living creature or drop of Soma. Ashwina Madhumattamam 1.47.3. O enhancer of nature's laws, or Ruta, destroyers of miseries, Ashwins, please drink this most sweet essence which is being prepared now. Therefore, may you approach the offerer of oblations in your vehicle holding the best wealth. Trishadhaste Barhishi 1.47.4. O all-knowing Ashwins, please sprinkle this sacrifice conducted in this sacrificial place, having triple resting places with sweet words. Learned praisers, radiating knowledge and extracting Soma essence, are invoking you. Triple resting places for Ashwins could be The three bodies, gross, subtle and causal, associated with a human being. Yabhi Kanbam 1.47.5. O enhancers of nature's laws, protectors of good deeds, Ashwins, with what protective powers you protect a learned tracer, with the same protections you please protect us all well. May you drink or also protect this Soma essence. No comments for this as well as for the next one. 1.47.6 Sudasedasra Vasu. O destroyers of enemies, Ashwins, bearing various kinds of wealth, you please bring for us food or happiness giving knowledge in a vehicle served by good attendants from the atmosphere or from beyond the space. Please give us that wealth which is desired by all. Yanna Satya Paravati. O absolutely truthful Ashwins, whether you stay at a far off place or close at hand, come to us in your well-constructed chariot, along or together with the rays of the sun. No comments. 1.47.8 Arvanchavam. O leaders of men, Ashwins, may your hearts, which are like spiritual rays, which are embellishers of knowledge sacrifice and full of speed, bring you to or near all sessions of this knowledge sacrifice. May you sit in your appropriate seats in the sacrificial place, bestowing on liberal performers of good deeds, food and knowledge. Here Ashwins are being imagined to be carried by spiritual rays associated with Atmiya Soma from one place to another. 1.47.9 Tena Nasatyagatam. O absolutely truthful Ashwins, please come to drink this sweet Soma essence by that vehicle of yours which is shining like the sun, by which you always bring all kinds of wealth for an offerer of oblations. In this rik also, Soma essence could be this sukta. It is quite logical to believe that the vehicle in which Paramatma Jivatma twin travels must be shining with spiritual light, which is similar to physical light of the sun. Last trick for the day, 1.47.10 Uktebhir. O possessor of much wealth, Ashwins, with Vedas, theologies and mantras, we call upon you in this well-beloved assembly of wise praises for our protection. There, may you drink Soma essence with pleasure always. Viramastavat.